Hi everyone and
Hi.
welcome to another Gladsley review, where today we are at Cineworld Sheffield and we're seeing Midway.
Yes, we're not quite sure about this film. It's been directed by Ronald Emmerich, who did Independence Day, big thumbs up.
Yep.
Independence Day Resurgence, big thumbs down.
Yeah, it looks like these they're quite hit and miss, his films, so this one could potentially be a miss. Not sure, we're going to be quite optimistic, but we are seeing this in 4DX.
Yes, just in case it is a bit rubbish.
So we're going to go and watch it. Really intrigued by the trailer. Obviously this was the next battle after Pearl Harbor.
Yep.
So it looks quite action-packed.
Yes, very much so. So those bits will be done fine. It's just the story around it, which could be a bit
Flat.
iffy.
But
But
we'll see. We'll do the review after, and yeah, fingers crossed.
see you in a bit.
Bye. Hi everyone, we are back now from watching Midway.
Yes, but first we just want to say thank you. Our Cosmo video has gone over 1,000 views, which is our 3,000 video. Thank you.
Yeah, we're very excited. We've got a lot more food reviews to do, so please stay tuned for those. Not going to say what it is though.
But first, let's quickly go over the plot of Midway. So this is based on real events of what happened in World War II when America joined the Second World War after the events of Pearl Harbor.
Very simple plot. Doesn't get any simpler than that.
Yeah.
So let's start with the likes.
So I enjoyed the battle, even though it was heavily CGI'd, which I was kind of expecting.
Yeah.
And I would have to say, at least it was tastefully done. This came out at the weekend of Remembrance Sunday in the UK, so at least it was poignant enough to show basically the consequences of war.
Yeah, I like that it showed both sides as well. It showed quite a lot of the women huddled together, obviously worried about their husbands, which is nice to not nice to see, but it was nice to see that side, that it wasn't just seeing the men go off to war. It was the women as well that worried about whether they was going to see the husbands again, which I thought that was quite a nice added touch.
Yes.
And just to say as well that this was like a proper full cast. There was loads of people in this. There was like loads of different people that I recognised from loads of different things. So there was quite a lot of people in there. And I do think that some of the actors did a good job. I don't think some other people did as well. I think it was a bit half and half. Some did really good. Some didn't do very good at all. So that leads us on to the dislikes, which is a bit longer than the likes.
Yeah, unfortunately. Overall, this film is not well made. I don't think they took full advantage of the story that was here. I think the director and the writers or screenplay writers just wanted action. That's it.
There was a lot of that in it. And I think it was just like when there was action scenes going off, I felt like there should be some like music to add a bit of intense. There was barely any music at all, and I just thought that would have added a bit of extra to it. I was a bit disappointed that it wasn't used enough.
Yeah, the scoring was pretty much non-existent. Really. Or even if it was there, you don't really recognise it.
No, and you don't think about it until you've left. I mean, I see so many films with really great scores, and it just adds to it so much. There was none of that in this at all. It was a bit disappointing for me, that.
Yeah. And also the big heavy hitter for me was the characters were very one-dimensional, which is such a shame because it's based on true American heroes. So
yeah, some of the acting was, like I said before, was a bit poor. The main actor's accent I couldn't place at all, and it was very out of place for the film. Everyone had like a certain accent, and then this main guy, it was very off.
Yeah, it was Ed Sheeran, I hope I pronounced that right, who's a British-born actor, so it's not really his fault, but to me it was miscast because you can clearly tell he's a British guy. He's not an American man. He's a typical British guy.
No.
So
I felt like the acting was just kind of like straight paced all the way through. There was no like, there was no wow moments in there. I wasn't wowed by anything.
I think that was pretty much because there was not really much for the actors to do because it was such one-dimensional characters of these established American war heroes.
So I thought the dialogue was a little bit clunky in this as well. I don't know about you.
Yeah, again, I think that's probably because of they just wanted more action orientated and one-dimensional characters. There was lots more stories in here, but they just cut them out halfway through. It's just
Yeah. And considering it was quite a long film as well. I mean, obviously, when it gets closer to the end, you do realise what bits you didn't see from the information that they give you, which is a nice touch. But yeah, there were just some one-liners in there that I looked at you as though to say, well, why was that in there?
Yeah.
Did that really need to be said?
Or why did they keep certain things in?
Yes, there was quite a few certain people in there that, and certain scenes that you just thought that they never, it just wasn't needed. It was just stupid.
As if it was like maybe an in-joke. I don't know. You'll have to let us know on this one on the comment section.
Very strange. Also, a fun fact for you as well. This is the most expensive independent film ever made.
Yeah, this is
also a remake.
It is a remake, and I think this is the director's sort of passion project. I think he was trying to do this in the 90s, but went on to The Patriot instead due to lack of funding. Probably a reason why no one wanted to do this or wanted to touch
but
it.
he has actually managed to do it, and this is the result, really. But obviously, this is just our opinion. You guys might have enjoyed it. What kind of audience do you think this is for?
I think with the trailer, it is just action heavy, which is fine if you for that. I wouldn't say it's one for fans for war movies. I think it was kind of going back into the days of glorifying America and war and everything else, and we came and kicked butt. And I think a lot more stronger war type films have come, since then. Case in point, Dunkirk was out a couple of years ago. Far superior film to this by miles.
Yeah, possibly maybe a wrong director or wrong cast. Sometimes when things don't fit together, then that's when, in my opinion, the film tends to fall apart.
Yeah, we did a quick research. I think this movie cost $100 million to make. I don't see that recouping it all. I think it's going to be a flop.
So overall, I give this a 5 out of 10. Good action scenes, quite a lot of CGI, but expected.
Yeah, I agree. It's a 5 out of 10. We did watch this in 4DX on the anticipation of it's not going to be a good film that was made. People that do go to see in 4DX, you are definitely going to get your money's worth. You know, you were getting flown around and stuff like that.
It was very disorientating in places. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we never really seen like a sort of dogfight sort of war movie in that sort of screen. So it was more of an experiment for us of how they would pull that off. So
yeah, it was good though. The 4DX was good. I still recommend 4DX to anybody that wants to watch a good action film. 4DX. It's amazing.
Yeah, do obviously check out the conditions because there is quite a few, and it might not be for everyone.
No.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. Have you watched Midway, or have you watched the original Midway? Because I kind of want to watch that now.
Yeah, definitely.
That I've seen this remake.
Let's see the difference.
Yes. Please put some comments below. Have you seen it? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.